habits who like to dress up. So when you guys are watching this video, I hope I inspire you to do the same. Because this used to be, I wanted to be this girl. Like, you don't understand. I'm that girl that I've always wanted to be. And I think that's the greatest success story ever. Because I was so insecure growing up. I grew up with a young mom. So as I was growing up, she was also growing up. So it just kind of led to me also not being very insecure, because my mom was actually very insecure. I'm gonna talk about this a little. She was very insecure because my dad's side of the family just made her so fucking insecure, telling her she was ugly. I look just like my mom, so she was not fucking ugly. I mean, she wasn't ugly. I'm trying not to curse anymore. Curse, use slang words. Because, to be honest, I don't like it, and I always said that looks and sounded so tacky. And this is exactly why you shouldn't say I'm never gonna do something. Because look at me. I'm cursing and saying slang words. Mi mamá desde chiquita siempre me decía, vístete bien, ¿por qué se visten así? Pero también, oye, pensaba que éramos lesbianas, así se los digo. Pero porque tenía muchos primos y se me hacía raro que cuando jugaba con ellos tenía que, like, tener cuidado y esto y lo otro. Like, a mí me gustaba enlodarme y jugar como ellos. Y I would feel left out si traía vestido. Porque mi mamá decía, no puedes ir a jugar, tienes vestido. And I'm like, entonces no quiero traer vestido. Pero mi mamá sí se preocupaba mucho por mi hermana y yo en esa área. Y luego también casi todas mis amigas en high school terminaron siendo like gay. Like, no joke. A todos les gustaban también las mujeres y los hombres, pero they just weren't kind of de los dos. Y dijo, oye, no les has de gustar. I'm like, mother, trust me, I'm not their type. Trust me, I'm not even their type either. Porque en high school, o sea, sentía que I was nobody's type. Now I'm like, damn, whoever gets me is really fucking lucky. Una cosa, I think with my content, what I really want to do is I want to inspire people to be confident. I want to inspire girls, or if you're in high school and you're like not confident, I want you to be inspired with this video and be like, no, I can be confident, because Mishi wasn't confident in school, and I need to do this for her, or I need to do this for my future self. Because looking back, I'm like, I'm just so mad at myself, because I'm like, you couldn't stand up for yourself. Like, look at us looking retarded. Pero now I'm like, okay, whatever. You live and you learn, and you pass by things, y cosas en la vida te pasan por algo. So just learn from them. So with all that said, a mí me hicieron mucho el feo. Like, I was made fun of. I was the weird girl. People talk weird about me because I was weird. To be honest, I was weird, but not in a bad way. Like, I just was happy, want to be friends with everybody, but in white people's school, you just can't be doing that. Because there's so much shit talkers, people stabbing you in the back. But let me tell you something. All you gotta do is look good. I truly believe that if I would have been the person that I am now, going to high school, everybody would have wanted to be my friend. Everybody would have wanted to date me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I got to experience the life that I got to experience, because then I'd be full of myself. I'd be full of myself because high school would have fed that ego of mine. Because trust me, I'm not 10 out of 10, and I'm still have a big mouth and a big ego. And a big mouth, not in the way of talking bad about people, or gossiping, but in a way where it's like, you disrespect me and I will disrespect you back. I not disrespect you back, but I will say something like, oh, that was disrespectful. G fudge? Yeah, no. I'm not about to tolerate that kind of stuff. I don't tolerate that kind of stuff anymore, and I'm trying to tone it down because I can be a little much sometimes, and I hate that. I like to be a little low-key. I like to be invisible. I think it's going back to my roots of in high school and middle school. I always wanted to just not be there. I wanted to be like just in the corner, just shut up, don't say anything because you're gonna say something wrong, and then people are not gonna want to be your friend. Now it's the opposite. I'm like, I want to sit in the corner and I want to see people talk because you learn so much from them. I know everybody and who they talk bad about, what gossips they started, and I was no evil person. I was not starting drama. I would hear it and I would listen and just shut it. And people knew this. They're like, oh no, Mitzi's cool with us. Like, she's not gonna say stuff. I'm like, no, you guys keep shit talking. And what they didn't realize is you get to meet the kind of person that they are. You get to know them as a person. And you're like, ooh, she a fake. So I knew who all the fake bitches were. I know who all the fake girls were. I knew where the gossip started from. And I was like, ooh. And it was just so funny. But it was also like traumatizing for me because I don't trust anybody because of that reason. And you're like, but that's in high school. Like, these are people that grew up. Do you get it? Like, these were people in high school. They grew up. Come on, do people really grow up? Like, you can grow up, I feel, but the pure intentions behind what you do is crazy. It's like this one. Ok, vamos a usar este perfume que se llama Burberry, que ya no lo había usado. Vamos a echar. Y también vamos a usar esta, que me encanta usarlo, que makes my body shiny. Pero no le digan a mi hermana porque no es mío. Okay? And it smells so good. It's like a body shield. So we gotta put it on our back. So we're back. Nice and shiny. Excuse me. This is on our neck. Somewhere. Why are my elbows so ashy? Please tell me, people. Like, I moisturize and everything. I put some lotion now on my elbows, my neck. I got some shots when I went to the clinic yesterday because I had a car accident. Now I need to keep going to the clinic. Anyway, my sister's home. Because you know why? Because she stayed over at her friend's house because she didn't want to sleep where I would sleep. Just kidding. I'm actually glad because then I wouldn't be able to make this video. So she'll be like, shut up. You shut up. She's gonna be so jealous when she sees me. Look at me. Look at Where you going, bitch? Fit. Heels. This dress is from, oh my gosh, I forgot, Sally Girl or something like that. And then the shoes were thousands of dollars. There's our ride. Okie. I actually need to go vacuum this car. This is where I keep my electronic stuff, and then this is my work bag because after this we're gonna go to work. But anyway. On Sunday, it was just not it. I just feel sometimes I just feel like a bother, and that because I haven't retired my parents, I truly want to retire my parents. That's my goal in life. Whatever your goal in life is, like for me, that's when I've made it. Like I'm like, Mama, I made it. When I can retire my parents. So every time Mother's Day or Father's Day comes along, and I can't buy them a car, I can't rent out a whole mariachi or throw like a surprise party. Because that's not my budget right now. it just upsets me and I feel like a failure. So on Sunday, this is my mom's car. On Sunday, I was supposed to, the reason I'm telling you the story is because I want you guys to let me know if I'm overreacting. If I'm overreacting, or if you guys also feel like this sometimes, where you just feel like a bother to your parents, like a failure, like you just don't want to disappoint them, like all of that. So Sunday, this is my mom's car, because in Florida they changed it that you can't get a license plate, you can't take it out from the DMV unless you have a driver's license. You can't use your passport anymore. I have to wait till my mom gets her driver's license to be able to get a license plate. So I'm like, okay, that's like that was 1-2 months. My internet was being messy, so I couldn't play music in the car. And tell me why, as I'm pulling out of the driveway from my apartment, I hear this horrible noise. I literally thought it was the airplanes because I live by the airport. I'm like, oh, it's just the airplanes, because it was that bad. And I was like, I checked under the car. I went to the bank. I checked under the car. It wasn't that. I was like, what is it? Then every time I brake, I hear something and I'm like, oh, it's the brakes. But it was a bad sound. And it was that Sunday morning I had to go to my parents' house because they wanted to go to church, and after they were gonna go out and about, and I didn't work that Sunday. Perfect, right? Not perfect, because I realized that noise is really loud. My dad's gonna get mad at me because I didn't notice earlier. But how am I gonna tell him, oh, it's because I blast music right when I get in the car, and then right when I get home I turn it off, so I can't hear anything. I didn't have to tell him. He knew exactly why I hadn't heard that noise. They were pissed. I would be pissed too, because they've been working so hard 7 times a week, like they barely get any breaks. And then me over here, I use their car because I don't have my car, of course, because of the driver's license plate thing. And their only day off, now he has to change the brakes for this car because they can't go out like that. It was just that bad. So now I owe my dad $500 for like the brakes, and the brakes hold on to like this little disc. That disc was fucked up because I waited so long. Guys, girls, if you're watching this video, please, please, please get out of your driveway, drive a little, like 2 minutes, to listen if your car is making any noise, because it's gonna suck if you have to pay $500. And I just felt like a bad person, because I'm like, great, now he has to change the brakes. They don't get to have a day off, and they didn't end up making it to church, and I just felt like a bad person, like a disappointment. And it's just like relying on people is just so annoying. And just asking people for help, I hate it. Came to visit my sister because they're fixing the roof at the house and I can't get in. I don't have a parking space, so I have to come here and get an apple fritter. Look how smooth it looks. It's beautiful. Okay, let's go. They're so good. Vine a comprar un apple fritter because I'm so hungry. We got an apple fritter.
¿Qué tal está?
It's really good. You want some?
No.
No.
I don't like apple fritters.
They're so weird. We're trying to do things that make us weird and look weird.